morning. Good morning. My name is Lindsay Gibson, and it has been an honor to serve as the Westwood High School Student Body President. To our Richland 2 Board of Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Moore, Richland 2 Cabinet members, faculty, family, friends, and the graduating class of 25, I would like to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. I know this isn't a pep rally or assembly, but this is the gathering we have waited for all year. First off, I would like to start by saying congratulations to the class of 25. We have all grown up and become young adults together, and I am extremely proud of you all for pushing yourselves to get to this point. And we made it, y'all. I normally get nervous speaking in front of crowds, but this crowd is very special because y'all have not only helped me grow as a person, but also as a leader. Being your student body president has helped me come out of my shell and push me to do things I never would have imagined myself doing, and I am extremely grateful and proud of you guys for embarking on this journey with me, although it was very hard at times. Freshman Lindsay didn't think we would have made it to the stage. She wouldn't have even thought of being your student body president, and she definitely wouldn't be standing up here speaking to you all. She was shy, unsure of her place, and overwhelmed by the idea of high school, but with the help of her friends, family, and school support system, she found her voice. I became what others were to me, and along the way, I built lifelong friendships and learned what it meant to lead with both confidence and compassion. Being your student body president has been one of the greatest honors of my high school journey, and if there's anything that I've learned, it's that growth happens when you step outside of your comfort zone, even when you're scared or if you doubt yourself. Because look where it led me. It helped me lead y'all to this point. As we sit here today in our caps and gowns, preparing for the next chapter of our lives, I want y'all to take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. High school wasn't always easy. There were late nights, early mornings, stressful classes, and moments when we questioned if we could keep going. But look at us now. We did it. Through every challenge, you supported one another. We've laughed together, sometimes cried, and made memories that will last a lifetime, whether it was in the classroom, on the field, in seat time, or just in the hallways. You've all played a part in this journey. And now, as we prepare to go our separate ways, I hope you carry these lessons and friendships with y'all. To Ms. Truss, Ms. Glover, Mr. Davis, Ms. Hale, and all the other adults who have pushed me to get to this point, thank you. Because without y'all, there would be no me or us, so again, thank you. And to my fellow graduates, this is just the beginning. Whatever path you take, whether it's college, the workforce, or the military, I hope you chase your dreams fearlessly. Keep pushing yourself, stay true to who you are, and never stop growing. As we turn the tassel and step into the future, remember this. No matter where life takes you, never forget the friendships you've built, the lessons you've learned, and the people who have shaped you along the way. Thank you, and again, congratulations to the class of 25. Before we continue, I ask that you please stand for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. may be seated.
Good morning. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the Westwood High School Choir performing Time by Jennifer Lucy Cook under the direction of Miss Ashley Poole.
Good morning, fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, beloved family, and cherished friends. As we gather here today, adorned in our caps and gowns, I am filled with immense pride to congratulate each and every one of you on this remarkable achievement. The diplomas we receive today represent not just years of study, but countless moments of growth and perseverance. Behind this transformation stands a network of unwavering support. Family members who encouraged us, educators who guided us, friends who stood beside us, and countless others who believed in our potential, even in our moments of doubt. I know I would not be standing before you today without the unwavering love and countless sacrifices of my mother and grandma. Please make sure to thank your people. No one person can achieve anything great without having stood on the shoulders of many. Graduating here today marks the end of an era in each of our lives. And whether you cherished every second of it or are actively counting down the seconds till my speech is over, once you leave here today, a new era of your life will unfold. And while it's invigorating and exciting, it's also terrifying. Truthfully, I am terrified. And I can't imagine that I'm the only one here who feels this way. Those of you who do, in case no one else has told you, you are not alone. And in case you feel a little lost, I'd like to impart some advice. When things feel scary, when I'm faced with complete uncertainty, I think back to every moment in my life where I felt this way before. I felt uncertain this morning, getting ready, knowing I'd be speaking to all of you. I felt scared earlier this spring when I committed to my dream school, wondering if I had made the right choice. I felt lost when I started senior year, the first in my family to hold the title of being a senior in high school. And I felt terrified when I first came here to Westwood, moving across state lines, experiencing the final years of my education so far from home. If you think, I'm sure you can find your moments too. These defining, daunting times in your life when these changes were extremely intimidating and overwhelming. Amongst the memory of this fear, I'd like you to pause and reflect. To ask yourself if that problem was as scary as it once seemed. To ask yourself if you overcame it or at least improved at coping. The fact that you are here in front of me today testifies that you were capable of overcoming difficult times and challenging tasks. You don't need me to tell you that high school is not easy, yet you are here. You persevered and you triumphed. Class of 2025, you are not just graduates, you are survivors, dreamers, and future leaders. The resilience and drive you've demonstrated will be the compass that guides your individual journeys throughout life. As you turn your tassels today, I implore you not only to celebrate your newfound freedom, but to honor your past struggles. Know that you have already proven yourself capable of greatness. The world awaits your unique contributions. Remember always that the same strength that brought you to this moment will carry you through whatever lies ahead. I am so excited to see what you all choose to do with your lives. Congratulations, Westwood High School, Class of 2025. Today, we celebrate not just what you have accomplished, but who you become. May your future shine as brightly as your potential. Thank you, and thank God.
What's up, y'all? What's up? That was from my class right there. Good morning. Good morning to the rest of you beautiful people here today. How y'all doing? Good? All right. Greetings, family, friends, faculty, staff, and the decorated, illustrious class of 2025. My name is Xavier Johnson, and it's good to be here today. I first want to start with my eternal gratefulness for being able to speak in front of you all today. Speaking of those classmates that I'm speaking in front of, let's take a quick moment to appreciate the fact that we made it. I mean, seriously, some of us weren't sure we survived multiple exams, those quote-unquote group projects, and overall, just being in high school. But here we are, proof that crispy, crunchy chicken, stubbornness, And a little bit of last-minute miracles are a powerful combination. We face challenges that tested our limits and moments of triumph that reminded us of our strengths. We've learned lessons not only from those thick textbooks, but from each other and life itself. We built friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. Today isn't just about wearing your cap and gown or trying not to trip in front of everybody here. It's about celebrating the hard work, those early mornings, those very late nights, and everything in between that got us to this moment. It's about realizing we are capable of more than we ever thought possible, even if some of us just figured out how to walk in heels today. Truth is, life after today, it won't come with a syllabus. There won't be seat time when you miss working your shift, and sadly, there's no extra credit for being an adult. We're walking into a world that's exciting, but also unpredictable, and overall, a little bit terrifying. Secret is, nobody has it all figured out, not even our parents who sometimes pretend to. The important thing is to keep trying, keep learning, and when you fall flat on your face, you laugh, get up, and keep going. Today, we're not just graduates. We're creators, entrepreneurs, musicians, teachers, and professional overthinkers. The best part of it is, our story is just getting started. We stand at the threshold of a new chapter, one filled with endless possibilities. It's up to each one of us to chase our dreams, make our mark on the world, and never stop learning. Congratulations to the illustrious class of 2025. May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you.
Good morning, everyone, family, friends, teachers, and the unforgettable class of 25. Wow, today is the day we have all been talking about since day one. We actually made it. After all the long and hard homework assignments, group projects that turn into solo projects, awkward presentations, the loud whistles we heard throughout the hallway, power hour lunches that felt more like mini family cookouts, and all the dance and song concerts we used to have during lunchtime. We did it. Now, senior week was legendary. I think we all realize that time flies when you're trying to have fun, or when you're trying to combine a week worth of memories with limited time. We laughed, we danced, maybe cried a little, but we came together like never before. To be honest, the class of 25 is the best class. We weren't here just to pass through. We were here to change things. We helped bring pride and energy back at Westwood. We showed up, we led. Our legacy at Westwood will never be forgotten in the Westwood halls. Not just inside and outside the classroom, but how we supported each other and how we carried ourselves every single day. There were times along the way when things got tough, or when stress felt like too much, or when the future seemed too uncertain. But you made it. Through it all, the one person that helped me push through all the challenges I faced was God. He carried me through every high and low, every I can't do this moment, and turned it into look how far I've come moment. I wouldn't be standing here today without his grace, mercy, and guidance. And for that, I'm beyond thankful. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your patience, even when we tested it on a daily basis. Thank you, Mr. Davis, for being in the hallways, making sure everyone stayed on task. Thank you, Mrs. Gressett, for bringing joy to everyone who walked in your class. Thank you to the counselors and administrators for showing up every day to help the graduates here today reach their potential. To our teachers and to our families and friends, thank you for being our biggest supporters, our alarm clocks, our emotional support systems. And to my classmates, Thank you for the memories, the long conversations, the late night FaceTimes about assignments we forgot were due, and for showing up every single day as your real, messy, amazing selves. We may be heading in different directions after today, but we'll always carry this chapter with us. The lessons, the laughter, and the bonds we've built. So let's go out there, take risks, keep God first, and never forget where you came from. Congratulations, class of 25. We did it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Emily Ashley, but many of you may know me as Emma, and I'm so excited to be speaking as your valedictorian. I didn't expect that one of my hardest assignments in high school would be writing this speech, and not because of the words, but because of how much I wanted to get this moment right for all of you, my friends, classmates, teachers, faculty, and all of the families that helped us get here. Preparing for this speech was an incredible honor, one filled with nostalgia and emotion, knowing that this is the last time we will all be in the same place at the same time. After 4 years of discovering together who we are and what we want with our lives, we've finally arrived at the first major turning point in our journey. We only get a few days where we get the chance to look back on where we've come from and look forward to where we're going. Graduation day is one of those days, a day that acts as a tipping point between what was and what will be. What was is the version of ourselves 4 years ago when we first stepped foot into Westwood High School. What was is all of the lessons we've learned here over the years. Lessons we've learned sitting in a classroom, learned from making mistakes, and especially learned from each other. What was is all of the spirit weeks spent dressing up, finally winning the battle of the axe, socializing during power hour lunches, and realizing your team may have just flooded the gym. What was is our last ever benchmark test, fire drill, and prom. But most importantly, what was is the relationships we've forged along the way. Relationships with teachers, classmates, peers, and teammates. I will forever be grateful for my mentors who have helped me along the way. People like Coach Bryce Mann, Miss Linda Mobley, Miss Candace Canaday, Mr. Christian Petway, all of my teachers from my CFI family to now, and most importantly, my mom and dad, who never wavered in their confidence in me. Graduates, I hope you treasure the friends you've made over the years. You will go on to make new friends, you might even make best friends, but you will never make old friends. So I want you to take a moment to look around, reflect on these relationships, and be so proud of the people sitting next to you. And now we are standing at the tipping point of what was, waiting to jump head first into what will be. But don't let that intimidate you, let it excite you. What will be is the unique next step you are about to take when you leave here today, no matter where you go. What will be is the years we still have to figure out who we are and what we want with our lives, because it is okay to not know right now. What will be is the dreams we are still chasing, or perhaps setting aside those dreams for new ones that we can't even imagine yet. And remember, of all the great things you may one day accomplish, the most important part of your journey is the type of person you choose to be along the way. I've had the opportunity to be many things to many people, a classmate to most, a student to some, teammate to others, but most importantly, I hope I was a kind person to all. I don't know all of your stories, and I don't know where all of you are going, but I know one thing. The biggest impact you can have in this world is to live a compassionate life. Take care of the people around you, whether they be friends or strangers, and remember that kindness will have a lasting impact far beyond any career accomplishment. And with that in mind, with everything that we've accomplished in high school, let us move forward into the next chapter, because ready or not, it is calling. So class of 2025, we did it. Let's think fondly of the memories we've made here and what was, and let us move forward into what will be, what lies ahead for all of you. I know you will continue to do great.
Good morning. Dr. Moore, school board members, executive staff, Westwood families, students, and honored guests. It is with deep pride and great honor that I stand before you on this unforgettable day, one that celebrates the culmination of your journey at the castle and the bold beginning of the next chapter of your lives. Class of 2025, you made it, and it is my pleasure to present you for the conferring of your diplomas. Scholars, this moment is more than just a ceremony. It's the result of years of hard work, personal growth, and unwavering support of a dynamic village. Along the way, you've been guided by individuals who have modeled the values that we hold dear at Westwood High School: resilience, integrity, scholarship, and engagement. Let's pause to acknowledge those who have helped you rise: parents, extended family, friends, teachers, staff, district leaders, and board members, those who walked alongside you and championed your success every step of the way. Their commitment to our school community helped propel you to the milestone today. And today, you stand ready to step into the world as Red Hawks, positioned for optimal success. Graduates, please join me in giving our village a very rowdy round of applause. Now, before we go any further, I need you to understand something essential. You are different. You are not average. You are not ordinary. When Kendrick Lamar said, "They're not like us," I need you to clock it, because guess what? They're not. You are the class that entered high school under the shadow of a pandemic, and you rose above it. In 2022, rising strong became your norm. In 2023, you relentlessly stood on business. In 2024, you locked in without wavering. And this year, effort met opportunity, and you boldly demonstrated what it means to be excellent on purpose. In sum, over the past 4 years, you've shown the world what it looks like to rise and soar in a season when others were merely surviving. As you stand on the threshold for your future, knowing and understanding that your difference is the key to your continued success. That success will hinge on 3 essentials tied directly to your divine design. As I expound on these 3 points, I need you to sit back. As a matter of fact, I want you to scoot back but lean in. I want you to position yourself to pick up what I'm about to put down. And I promise you, if you commit it to memory, if you save it, it will serve you far beyond this moment. Number 1, know who you are and embrace it. If you enter this world with a case of mistaken identity, imposter syndrome will eat you alive. You'll end up chasing dreams that were never yours, subscribing to myths about your worth, or getting lost in comparisons that were never meant to define you. Do you know who you are, Red Hawks? Indulge me. Pretend you're looking into a mirror. Let me share with you who is staring back at you. A bold, beautiful, brilliant, complex individual. Wonderfully complex, to be exact. Born with purpose, shaped by resilience, and destined to rise. You are not a reflection of fear or failure. You are the evidence of perseverance, potential, and power. Let me say that again. You are the evidence of perseverance, power, and potential. And when I say those three words, I cannot help but to think about the young ladies seated behind me who are ranked in the top 10 for the class of 2025. Perseverance, potential, and power. I see that same perseverance throughout this entire class. Jeremiah Aiken, our turnaround student of the year, devoted athlete, determined scholar, perseverance. I see it in Kennedy Moore. Kennedy, stand up. Kennedy Moore, class of 2025 graduate. She earned her associate's degree this year as well. I see you, Kennedy, and I know that you are already thinking about the MCAT. Congratulations. Let's talk about potential. Tiana Glover, magnetic personality, cheerleader, homecoming queen, JROTC cadet. But let me tell you about Tiana. Tiana knew that her principal was not playing when she said college and career readiness is a non-negotiable. And so she caught wind of that as she was preparing to run for homecoming queen. And so she overheard a conversation about an opportunity. She entered that conversation, gathered the details, did the research, submitted an application, prepared for the interview, and was one of the students selected to do an internship with Lexington Medical Center. Way to maximize your potential, Tiana. And then there's power. Zebulon Scott, future educator, and call me Mr. Awardee for Clemson University. Sarah Wilson and Haley Stover, recipients of the prestigious Teaching Fellow Scholarship. Your power lies in the future you will shape for generations to come. As the renowned American writer, professor, and activist Audre Lorde once said, if I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. Class of 2025, never let the world misname you. Know your worth, walk in it, and own your story loudly, boldly, and unapologetically. Essential number 2, know your lineage and your legacy, and hold yourself accountable to the excellence that is associated with it. My mom used to say, Tamika, you come from good stock. What she meant was this: I come from strength, I come from people who sacrificed, endured, and overcame so that I can stand where I'm standing today. Red Hawks, hear me. You come from good stock, a lineage of resilience, honor, and grit. Your character, values, and potential are deeply rooted in those who came before you. And for the past 4 years, that foundation has been nurtured and sharpened in a castle. You're royalty. You didn't just sit in classrooms, you were challenged, encouraged, and equipped to lead. You've shaped by tradition, lifted by community, and prepared to rise. So I implore you that when you know that excellence runs in your DNA, I need you to work like it. It's already happening. In the class of 2025, 29 students this year earned their CMA certifications, scoring well above the national and state averages. That is no small feat. Shout out to Mrs. Roberts, our health science department, our entire CATE department for making that happen. 18 graduating seniors completed internships throughout the Midlands. When I call your name, Red Hawks, please stand. Savannah Hawkins, Sophia Wood, Kiera Amica, Trinity Heath, Cullen Henderson, Deasia Stevens, Donald Board, Delisha Stevens, Destiny O'Meara, Addison Safin, Imani Harper, Dominic Moore, Tony Steele, Tiana Glover, Kennedy Howard, Zaria Jefferson, Jermaine Johnson, and Jada Brigman. These scholars didn't just prepare for graduation, they prepared for life. These students stepped boldly into clinics, boardrooms, design labs, wellness centers, and local government offices, gaining skills that will stay with them far beyond high school. A heartfelt thank you to Mrs. Tara Smith, our work-based learning coordinator, and the partners who made these experiences possible. Thank you to Chick-fil-A, Mid-Carolina Credit Union, Richland County Voter Registration and Elections, Camp Discovery, Converse Space, Forward Progression Mentor Apprenticeship Program, Lexington Medical Center, City of Columbia, Goodwill Industries, Upstate Midlands of South Carolina, Pet Friends Veterinarian Clinic. And we are excited to welcome 3 new partners for the 2025 school year: J.P. Holly Funeral Home, Richland County Recreation Commission, Life Chiropractic and Wellness Center. By the way, Antonia Richardson, I heard your good news. This summer, this student will be interning with the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Kudos. These organizations didn't just provide internships, they opened doors, sparked passions, and helped shape futures. Because of them, and because of your continued support, our Red Hawks are not just graduating, they're soaring. They are Red Hawks, ready to work. So, when you come from excellence, you lead like it. Lindsay Gibson, our 2025 student body president. Under your leadership, Lindsay, and with the guidance and support of Ms. Truss, our student council was named a Gold Honor Council this year, the highest honor given by the South Carolina Association of Student Councils. Well done. Joshua Woods, stand up. On November 15th, 2024, this young man testified at a federal briefing before the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights on the topic of federal response to teacher shortage impacts on students with disabilities. That is Red Hawk grade leadership. Well done, Joshua. When excellence is running through your veins, you live like it. Jabari Porti, a servant leader. In a moment of crisis, you did not panic. You acted. You contacted emergency responders, tagged our on-site CERT team, and even calmed your principal down. You told me, "It's okay, Ms. Nicholson, I promise you it's all taken care of." And guess what? It was all taken care of. Thank you, Jabari. When you know excellence is in your veins, you definitely live like it. Alexander Drake, quintessential gentleman, noted scholar, athlete, gifted drummer. At the Midlands Technical College Show-Off Showcase, your talent made you the audience's favorite. That's what it looks like to live on purpose. Well done. Red Hawks, you're built for greatness, not just because of where you come from, but also because of what you've built here. Let's explore what you built in the class of 2025. 11 Pell Medal Fellows, 106 Life Scholarship recipients, 84 Hope Scholarship recipients, 15 athletes signed national letters of intent, 310 students applied for college, $30,227,314 in scholarship monies awarded. And I have a feeling that there's still more coming down the pipeline. 346 students earning college and career readiness, 202 CATE completers with industry certifications, 19 double CATE completers, 9,003 internship hours completed, 56 work-based learning apprenticeships, 4 teaching fellows, 16 AVID completers. Matthew Mueller and a few of his classmates also earned the Global Seal of Biliteracy. And while we're in the clapping mood, let us pause to recognize those members of the class of 2025 who will serve our country in the United States Armed Forces. Please stand and be recognized while we applaud your commitment. If you're enlisting in the military, please stand. Yes. We thank you in advance for your service. I am proud of you all, very proud, which leads me to essential number 3. Know that you're called for greatness and commit to seeing it through on purpose. And I'm not talking about the type of greatness that shows up by luck or accident. I'm talking about the kind that's earned through discipline, fire, and faith. You were not placed on this earth to drift. You were born to drive, to move boldly in the direction of your calling. Let's take a look at some of your classmates who have already started that journey. Destiny Omer, stand up. When we talk about living on purpose, Destiny Omer declared as a freshman that she will be attending a military academy. Guess what? Hard work, determination, late nights, excellence on purpose landed Destiny in a position where what has manifested is the first in the history of Westwood High School. Destiny is the first student at Westwood to be appointed not only to 1 military academy, but 2. She had an appointment at West Point High School and an appointment to the Air Force Academy. She'll be serving in the Air Force. Way to go. That is an example of living on purpose, declaring a thing and seeing it through to its manifestation. Kayla Uwagbai, mesmerizing dancer, was accepted into the University of Southern California's elite dance program from a pool of thousands. That's what it looks like to live on purpose. Jalen Johnson captivated our stage, earned the crown of Miss Westwood, and danced her way right onto Howard's dance line. This fall, she will be a bison. That's what it looks like to live on purpose. Class of 2025, these aren't just highlights, they're roadmaps. Your greatness isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of how and when. So walk boldly, speak clearly, dream courageously, commit to living on purpose, and show the world that you are an always ever ready red hawk. Now let me leave you with this. Life won't always be a crystal stair. It wasn't for me and it won't be for you. There will come a day when life starts lifing. And when it does, you don't get to quit. You don't get a pass to give up. You will have to rise anyway. But here's the good news. Because you're built differently, you will bend with the wind, you will stretch under pressure, and you will rise through adversity, through loss, through setbacks, and through surprises. Storms will come, yes. The winds will blow, yes. But remember this. The storm may surprise you, but it never surprises the one who designed you to soar. You were formed for this. You were born for this. So don't doubt yourself. Not now, not ever. See yourself correctly, because how you see yourself will determine how far you will go. Hold yourself accountable to the excellence from which you came. Don't shrink to make yourself or anyone else feel comfortable. And remember, there's an assignment on your life that only you can fulfill. Class of 2025, you're positioned for optimal success, empowered to learn, lead, and design. Westwood will always be your home. But now it's time to leave the castle and show the world what it means to be a remarkable Red Hawk. So adjust your crowns, spread your wings, and soar all the way up. Excellence on purpose. I love you, we love you, and we mean it. Audience, join me in giving the remarkable Red Hawk class of 2025 a roaring applause for a job well done. And now, Dr. Moore, Richland School District 2 Board of Trustees, special guests, family, and friends. As the passionate principal of Westwood High School, it is my honor and pleasure to present to you my first and forever favorite, the Westwood High School graduating class of 2025 for the awarding of their diplomas.
You go, girl.
Good morning, Red Hawks. I'm so excited. Your principal has inspired all of us today because you have inspired her. What a remarkable class. I stand here today immensely proud and honored to celebrate with official recognition of the achievements of your graduating class. This is a day of celebration, reflection, and acknowledgement. And I am filled with extreme joy knowing that Richland 2 students donning a cap and a gown in this building today, that you are prepared for the future. So, greetings to each of you graduates and to the Richland 2 Board of Trustees, as well as other elected officials, to our parents, our family members, friends, teachers, administrators, and everyone else who has contributed to the success of the students that sit before us today. Let us all please give them another wonderful round of applause. To your phenomenal principal that came before for doing a tremendous job leading our graduates through their educational journey with heart and dedication to arrive at this moment. Red Hawks, give your principal a round of applause. As she said, it took excellence to get here. And I charge you with carrying that excellence with you as you go. I truly see so much more excellence ahead of you. Now, you may not realize it, but you are fulfilling dreams far beyond your own, and you will find success far beyond what you imagine. All year, you have been showcasing our students and schools in This Is Us series. I can't tell you how many times people have come up to me talking about your video on This Is Us and the Red Hawk pride that was demonstrated. So as I look across this room, I see smiling faces surrounding you. We could not be prouder of your accomplishments. And now, graduates of the class of 2025, it is my honor and my privilege to proclaim. I want you to stand up, Red Hawks, because this is important. Stand up. All right, parents, quiet. Because this is the moment, parents, that you have been waiting for. Parents, do you remember that day of first grade? That feeling of letting your child walk into their kindergarten or first grade class by themselves? Well, today you celebrate that hard work. So Red Hawks, by the authority vested in me by the Richland School District 2 Board of Trustees and the South Carolina Department of Education, I hereby affirm that you have completed the requirements of the South Carolina legislators, the State Department of Education, and the Richland 2 Board of Trustees, and are duly entitled to receive your diplomas at this time. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Emily Grace Ashley, valedictorian. Eleanor Thomas El-Rahi, salutatorian. Lindsay Gibson. Xavery Johnson.
I'm giving a hug.
Akko Malik Taylor II. Davis Heath. Kayla Uwagbai, with honors. Jamia Samuel. Jemiah Samuel. Lauren Sophia Rush, with honors.
It's
Kennedy Renee Howard, with honors. Morgan Mackenzie Ensminger, with honors. Layla Savannah Rush. Abigail Sharice Reeves. Destiny Chineme Omir. Kierden Amari Jacobs. Jasmine Brianna Graham. Jalen Tony Adams. Jeremiah Emmanuel Aiken. Marcus Everett Allen. Lily Ann Rose Almada. Kiera Rose Amaker. Anthony Anderson. Leonard Anderson III. Sir Ross Michael Anderson King. Jalen Brandon Archie. Terrell Jacoby Ashford. Bawili Osukulu. Jalen Taj Aviles. Gabriella Miera Baker. Nyla Malia Baker. Quincy Antoine Baker Jr. Stakayla Lavon Johnny Baker. Tyler Javon Banks. Terrence Lamar Bannister II. Aja Renee Bass. Annika Kim Bayatin. Azaria Simone Belton. Traylon Sintel Belton. Taylor Elizabeth Ann Blevins. Imani Monique Blow. Naisha Janae Bolden. Noah Jamil Boatnight. Priest Shaheem Boatnight. Terencio Armand Bowden Ford. Anaya Hope Boxwell. Donald Elliott Boyd Jr. Kaya Lanice Boyer. Mikkel Logan Bradley Goodwin. Trinity Nevea Branham. Hayden Darby Brawley Green. Asanta Denia Bray. Jordan Maurice Barot. Bradley Emerson Breeden. Jada Raquel Brigman. Jaden Kamani Brissett. Jasmine Armani Brooks. Amaya Marie Brown. Daniel Lomans Brown. Imani Monet Brown. Caden Armari Brown. Larry Joe Brown. Nisha Sion Brown. Rodney Derek Brown II. Samaj Jameer Brown. Takia Trudy Brown. Zechariah Gideon Brown. Samaj Naeem Balaz. Jordan Tyree Burke. Cambria Renee Burns. Alexander Jonathan Burrows. Torre Maeja Bassi. Jasmine Tamira Butler. Priscilla Arlise Caldwell. Rylan James Campbell. Marquise Elijah Carmichael. Jemiah Madison Carter. Jeremiah Carnell Carter. Alicia Marie Chavis. Dariana Shania Clark. Jamari Orlando Clark. Damari Christopher Clark. Olivia Starr Clymer. Amira Jayana Coleman. De'Arion Marquez Coleman. Colby Ayana Collins. Parker Tide Collins. Ebony Corinne Colson. Antoine Elijah Jamar Colvin. Alana Iman Cornish. Kaylee Michelle Kraut. Kamila Cherie Poole. Cabria Brianna Culp. Ursula Paige Kumper. Cedric Deshawn DeCias. Malik Raekwon DeCias. Sarah Elizabeth Danbury. Corey Javon Nascar Dancy Jr. Kayla Janae Lynn Darby. Jasperius Javonia Davenport. Ariana Lasan Davis. Christopher Bryant Davis Jr. Dynasty Michaela Davis. Jabril Quindarius Lamont Davis. Jasmine Renee Davis. Quantrell Antonio Davis. Tiaja Shante Joaquin Davis. Tana Raquel Davis. Chris Justin Rain Velasco de Vera. Xavier Luis de Jesus. Jumari Rashad Dickerson. Layla Ariana Drake. Alexander Christian Drakes. Lily Rose Dukes. Tyrone Dukes Jr. Aaliyah Chantel Dunbar. Brianna Christina Barbara Durham. Amaya Diana Easterling. Tanisha Kalia Alice Edenfield. Jada Cherie Edmond. Essence Brielle Edwards. Landon Chris Eliezer Emel. Vincent Zykeem Elliott. Alexa Marie Esperon. Gabriel Eusebio Espinosa. Cameron Alfonso Evans. Jalen John Demon Evans. Xavier Abrando Evans. Sydney Elise Chibueze Iweke. Madison Sana Farmer. Colin Devon Ladavian Ferris. Carmen Olivia Feblis. Destiny Janae Fennell. Destiny Nevea Ferguson. Aaron Michael Finch. Alex Vicente Flores Lopez. Jakari Floyd. Kaden Nicole Fashi. Haley Aaliyah Freeman. Jada Sheridan Fripp. Kennedy Elizabeth Frost. Serenity Amaya Gaither. Ashton Traylon Galashaw. Jamar Malik Gallman. Kylan Raymond Mikhail Gamble. Stacy Gamboa Rubio. Noé Alexander Garcia. Jose Samuel Garcia Acevedo. Amarianda Shalisa Gals Pride. Rayvon Renee Gibbs. Yvonne Alexandria Gill. Zaire Jabril Gilliard. Keyshawn Maurice Gilly. Jaden Arkel Gilmore. Tiana Chanel Glover. Kamaya Denise Glimp. Sean Aiden Goddard. Juan Carlos Gomez Escobar. Ariana Sherelle Graham. Charlie Michelle Graham. Keyshawn Alexander Graham. Demarion Eugene Grant. Corinne Kiera Green. Malika Dion Green. Morley Delmar Green. Tajir Amari Green. Kamora Janasia Green. DeJayus Devon Gregg. LaCourtney Deshay Griffin. Shaquem Markel Griffin. Natalie Grace Grindstaff. Zayana Nicole Hairston. Jada Jolie Hall. Jarvis Cintiara Hall Jr. Damian Ray Hammond. Imani Najia Harper. Giona Zaire Michelle Harris. Jalea Diane Harris. Caleb Ian Harrison. Jason Montoya Hart Jr. Demaya Rishana Hatcher. Savannah Faith Hawkins. Cameron Scott Hay. Tanijah Shanae Haynes. Trinity Lene Heath. Cullen Michael Anderson. Bryant Dwayne Henry. Isheles Janille Heredia. Garland Lorenzo Sean Harrell. Braylon Mikkel Hayward. Haley Amaya Howtower. Jada Mackenzie Hill. Tyler Adams Hilly. Jamora Renee Hopkins. Parker Faith Horton. Ariana Ann Howe. Sydney J. Hudson. Taekwon Lamar Huggins Smith. Majadi Ali Hughes. Makai Lee Hughes. Ian Howard Hunter. Nasaya Jason Hunter. Sumaya Ann Ingram. Antonia Crystal Jackson. Jordan Ramon Jackson. Perry Alexander Jackson. Samuel Alexander Jackson. Tayden Graham Jackson. Jaden Jackie Javon James. Elijah Ezekiel Jamison. Zariel Denise Jefferson. Cameron Isaac Jeffrey. Cameron Savannah Jeffrey. Jonathan Zavon Jenkins Jones. Xavier Tyrell Jeter. Andrew Antonio Johnson. Jalen Marshall Neitner Johnson. Jermaine LaFrance Johnson Jr. Christine Breon Johnson. Kylan Jaquel Johnson. Nadia Diane Latoya Johnson. Scarlett Olivia Johnson. Tashad Carlos Johnson. Tyler Bernard Johnson. Xavier Grant Johnson. Zykira Ariel Johnson. Sanaya Yvette Jones. Jazara Nicole Jones Thomas. Say Devendra Katkar. Catherine Elaine Kearns. Tevin Laverne Keller. Kamaya Diamond Kelly. Trevion Maurice Kelly. Jason Yvonne Kennedy Jr. Sonaya Elise Janae Kennedy. Anthony Leonard King III. Stephen Ray King III. Debria Monique Kirkland. Cassidy Ariana Knowles. Faith Denise Knuckles. Christian Matthew Crams. Pranav Kumar. Zakai Mair Lacey. Shantasia Tylee Lee. William Kair Teddy Leslie. Hunter Alexandria Lewis. Samaj Rashad Lewis. Jabria R. Rachel Long. Sean Xavier Lopez. Ian Tyler Lovejoy. Zenaida Jacqueline Malone. Giovanni Joel Marquez. Maisha Nicole Marshall. Raheem Tito Martinez. Albethany Judiciah Massey. Liliana Isabel Mata. Elias James Matthew. Randy Matthews Sanders. Angelo Azer Matos. Tatiana Shania Matthews. Tazire Ahani James Mayers. Xavier Ramon Mayo. Lucas William MacArthur. Matthew Daniel McCoy. Donovan Darius McCrae. Jasmine Alexandria McDonald. Jasmine Shadacia McCrae. Jasir Syntasia McCrae. Jackson Abram Meadows. Xavier Drashawn Means. Thomas Aiden Melvin. Mariah Marshawn Mercado. Rakima Ann Miles. Deasia Janae Miller. J. Anthony Miller, Jr. Jaden Paul Miller Powell. Aubrey Takora Moore. Dominic James Moore. Javian Jamal Moore. Kennedy Alexis Moore. Patrick Tyrone Moss, Jr. Matthew Christopher Mueller. Samara Antoinette Murphy. Jaylyn Sinai Myers. Miguel Angel Nava Solano. Chance Garland Nade. Therese DeRay Neal. Bryson Tate Newton. Kalia Alana Nickel. Vanessa Elizabeth Nigro. Samir Asar Nu. Tyshawn Amir Oakley. Oscar Orozco Rivero. Isaiah Ortiz. Stephen Cole Osinski. Anjanae Chelsea Pack. Daniel Jefferson Palmore. Nicholas Joseph Patterson. Jalen Omari Payton. Jalen DeAndre Pearson. Jakaila Telesia Pelser. Brian Perez. Amia Leger Peticolas. Jalen William Pickett. Naquan Levante Pitt. Kenyon Devon Platt. Jabari Taiki Porti. Zachary Matthew Porterfield. Divansh Naresh Prajapati. Megan Jolynn Prelo. Christian Blake Price. Jakayla Yvonne Priester. Quinera Ariana Primus. Delani Brianna Sanchez Prophet. Bethany Deanna Kiwa. Jamar Eric Rollinson. Christian Kwame Rimbert. Jayla Ariana Rice. Antonia Mary Richardson. Nadia Ariana Richardson. Marguerite Annalise Ridgway. Sikara Anaya Riley. Nakiria Kalia Riley. Chase Alexander Rios. Imani Adriana Roberts. Maya Elena Robertson. Amir Demetrius Rogers. Michael Rodriguez. Zion Nasir Rogers. Miguel Sanchez Romero. Quandre Quintez Roseboro. Savannah Haiti Rosing. Jordan Anthony Salmon. Ciara Monica Salmon. Trayvon Jeremiah Sanders. Armand Liddell Scott. Journey Chrislyn Scott. Layla Jamari Scott. Zebulon Zachary Scott II. Agustin Luis Serrano. Sydney Victoria Shaw. Ziana Renee Shepard. Aaliyah Lashana Simmons. Chase Ryan Simmons. Jaquez Amari Sims. Darren Christopher Skinner II. Daniel Elijah Smalls. Amarian Gabrielle Kendrick Smith. Christian Isaiah Jordan Smith. Janesha Kimura Smith. Kelly Amanda Smith. Perry Leroy Smith Jr. Trinity Grace Hillary Smith. Xavier O'Neill Sneed. Ayana Joyce Spivey. Giselle Amalie Stansbury. Tony Alexandra Steele. Deasia Tamari Stevens. Delicia Amaya Stevens. Haley Grace Stover. Torrin Jameer Stratford. Morgan Alexia Stroman. Zaaria Shimere Sudduff Walker. Gabrielle Iyanda Scott. Addison Jade Sutton. Ray Maynard Bean Tate Jr. Mackenzie Paige Taylor. Nazia Kaisha Taylor. Julian King Thomas. Sky Renee Thomas. Danielle Jewel Thompson. Jamaica Simone Tony. Tyla Michelle Trojanowski. Janarius Latoya Tucker. Takiva Kendall Tucker. Janae Denise Turner. Jocelyn Danielle Vasquez. Eric Jaden Wallace. Olivia Janelle Patrice Walls. Tori Umbria Walters. Nazay Tehran Nostra Ward. Alicia Cyan Washington. Michael Alexander Washington. Jasir Marquez Watkins. Acacia Zanaya Watts. Ruby Elizabeth Whitlock. Aaliyah Tiana Williams. Alexia Nasea Williams. Caitlin Olivia Williams. Elijah Antonio Williams. Eric Leonard Williams Jr. Jada Cheyenne Williams. Javante Gennaro Williams. Joshua Ithola Williams. Christina Williams. Kytrice Latrivia Williams. Michaela Marie Williams. Morgan Elise Williams. Nasir Lavelle Kweku Williams. Cheyenne Antoinette Williams. Xander Aiden Williams. Kendall Rynell Williamson. Sarah Elizabeth Wilson. Malia Janae Winstead. Janila Murray Witherspoon. Quest Anton Witherspoon. Sophia Ray Wood. Joshua Alexander Woods. Marquise Lamar Donnell Woods. Jalen Christopher Worthy. Corey Avante Wright. Morgan Giselle Wright. Braden Thomas Young. Layla Armani Young. Luke George McManaway Young. Ryan Michael Young. Jaden Kamani Brissett.
Will the class of 2025 please rise? My name is Kaylee Wogbai, and I am proud to have served as your senior class vice president. The turning of the tassel is a long-held tradition that represents our transition from that of student to graduate. In doing so, we begin a new chapter, walking into the promises of adulthood. Please join me in our symbolic tradition of turning the tassel. Fellow graduates and Red Hawk family, please join me in the singing of our alma mater. Westwood. We are Westwood.